What's up, troops? How's it going? Today we're going to be discussing should you join the military in 2025. I'm Craig, a former British soldier who served for 16 years, and I got to travel around the world, saw a few different governments run our military, and saw how it has changed from when I joined in 2006 to when I left in 2022. But before we start, a massive shout out to all of you who have viewed, liked, commented and shared. Shout out to all of our channel members as well. Thank you for all of your continued support. And remember to head over to combatreadyhq.co.uk to check out the best tasting coffee on the market and to check out some of our merch, t-shirt, coffee mugs and patches. Right, joining the army in 2025. Hot topic. Some people for, some people against, or should I say so many people are against and some people for. Recruitment numbers are down, retention numbers are down. We are losing more people than we are gaining monthly. The numbers are dwindling. We're around 74,000 strong for the British Army, around 150 I think, all three services including reserves. Crazy to think I've got 111,000 subscribers. I've got more subscribers than we have British Army reservists and regulars combined. But yeah, there are some pros to joining the military still. If you took away the government, took away serving for king and country, the army still has a lot to offer. The problem is it's overshadowed by everything that's going on in our country at the minute. The way the country is being run, the way the government are, people going on about obviously the asylum seekers and the immigrants coming in, the homelessness of our veterans, our serving personnel and ex-serving personnel, including the SAS, SBS, being targeted through the courts and being prosecuted for what they did on operations. That's just to name a few. But what the army still has to offer is you do still get to travel. And you get to travel quite a bit. You get cheap accommodation, cheap food, even though it is crap food. You get the opportunity to go on loads of adventure training if you want to. I did a few different sort of parachute courses. Yes, I did military parachuting, but I went and did civilian parachuting. I did around 22 jumps in total civilian wise, and then I did my military jumps alongside that. I got to go nuki on the piss, got to travel the UK doing different courses and event training, seeing sites, going out clubbing, meeting new people. Got to go to France, America, Oman, Kenya, Austria, just to name a few places that I've been to while serving in the military, all paid for while still receiving my salary as well. So you do get to travel. You get the dental and medical care, especially dental. NHS dental spaces are limited in the UK and now. So they are some sort of positives to make up for the crap you get and the lower salary that you could possibly make somewhere else. The camaraderie of being with the brotherhood, the family, your friends, your muckers, training with them and possibly going on operations as well is another great positive to it. You make friends for life. The kit and equipment is getting better. Yes, we're low on some of it. We really need to work on it. We need to get the Ajax in quickly. You got the Boxer coming in. You've got the RCH 155. We've got the new assault rifle coming in. Talking about more SA-80A3s being distributed throughout the army. Sights are always being upgraded. Helmets, night vision, so your NVGs. You got the Ranger battalions that they have obviously come in recently, which, I've heard positive and negatives about, but it's still another cool sort of unit that you can go and work with, do short training teams around the world. The army is doing exciting things still. You've got the massive exercise going on in Poland, I believe it is. You've got Estonia, you've got Optoska with Cyprus. There's always exercises going on in Kenya. They're trying to build up Oman. You've got Canada. So you can get around. There's still a few medals floating around as well. So you do have that. Like anything, you've got to weigh up the positive and the negatives for yourself. This is down to everyone's own personal preference. What do you want to do in life? Some people are still very patriotic, still very for I just want to be a soldier, sailor, airman, and I really want to serve in the military and I want to serve my country. I want to do myself proud, my family proud, and it's all I want to do. It's all I've ever wanted to do. And you go and do that. And then you've got those that sort of want to do it. They love the military, they love their country, but the way it's being run, I don't want to serve that government. So that's fair enough. Then you've got those that are just completely against it. They hate the way the country's being run now. They feel like we've been overrun, we've been massively let down, and they will never want to serve this government or country ever again. They think we have literally just fallen apart. And once again, you're entitled to your opinion, and I agree with a lot of what you say now. I was lucky enough and fortunate enough to serve for 16 years and had an absolute brilliant career. Travelled around the world, got to be a section commander at Purbright, training civilians into soldiers, got to do some amazing overseas exercises, got to obviously do an operation in Afghanistan, went on some amazing adventure training, got to travel up and down the country, got to travel the world as well. So it's totally down to your own personal preference. Weigh up the positive and negatives. That's everything the army, the military has to offer, but also what's going on in the country. Once again, do you want to serve this country? Do you want to serve this government? Do you want to be treated like that? With the possibility of prosecution in the future when you do go away on ops, with our money just being thrown down the drain, our veterans being thrown down the drain. It's weighing up. I've really always wanted a career in the military. It has a lot to offer versus, do I like how our country is, how our country currently is, and is it worth fighting for? Yes, I feel like our country is always worth fighting for, but I also agree no one, even myself, does not want to fight for that absolute moron in charge and the people around him. So please go away. I've done many videos on what the army has to offer, what the military has to offer. Go and watch them. Weigh up the positives versus the negatives. Whatever your decision, I will agree with both of you on either side. No, we shouldn't fight for us. Yes, we should fight for us. Should your kids go and fight for us? Possibly not. I can honestly agree with both sides. You've just got to weigh up what is the best option for yourself. There's a lot going on. He's talking about sending us to Ukraine. Not going to happen. It's not going to be a part of peace deal. We don't have the manpower for it. People are totally against it. I don't think Trump wants it. We definitely know Putin doesn't want it because he's going to see it as a sign of an aggression towards himself and Russia. So any boots on the ground, especially that close to the border, is just going to kick off World War III, isn't it? Zelensky is talking about, resigning and giving up his presidency if it means Ukraine can get into NATO. I don't think it actually works like that. You can't just say, I'll give up my job. I'll give up running the country. I'll give up being president if you let us into NATO. It's not that simple, but it does sort of show that he is not the dictator in all of this, and he is trying to make some of the right decisions. Not saying he's made all the correct decisions. But it does sort of show he wants the best for his country. He wants security. He wants peace. But yeah, more to come on that. Please do let us know what your thoughts are on this. Comment below. I'd be very interested to hear what you got to say on this. Do you think our country is worth fighting for? Do the positives outweigh the negatives? Please comment below in the comment section. I'd be very interested to know. Thank you for watching.